Hello and welcome to Sean White's Solar and Energy Storage Podcast. All right, here we are at, I can't remember where I'm at, but we're here anyway. I'm here with Arnold Andrade and Stephan Engel, and these are my solar installer buddies, and we're here at the NABCEP Conference. That's the North American Board of Certified Energy Practitioners. And are you guys NABCEP certified?
NABCEP PVIP, going for our energy storage installation profession.
Likewise, PVIP, doing our ESIP training with HeatSpring and
awesome, man.
Sean White, so
all right,
we're ready.
And so we're trying to figure out how we're going to go viral with this right now. So what should we do? They were saying they could chug a bottle of wine on the video.
Yeah, I left the wine back home, but I'll send you the video of me doing a few beer tricks that you can edit in here.
Okay, and so where are you guys out of?
We're based out of San Antonio, Texas, but we do go all around Texas doing all sorts of installations: solar, microgrids, generators, batteries, inverters. All of that, we love it.
What kind of microgrids are you guys doing?
Currently, we're installing Renin, Solarks, but our expertise is everywhere, all of there. And Stephan's our master electrician, so he's really the main mindset all about it.
Okay, so maybe like with your microgrids, they're like connecting to and disconnecting from the grid, is that it? Like your microgrids?
So we're basically building a ecosystem with a generator, a solar inverter, and energy storage together. So you could easily disconnect from the grid and just be a standalone off-grid system.
Cool. All right.
Your own small little microgrid.
So like, do you think that everybody should just disconnect from the grid? Like, it's like you're kind of being, controlled by the man. Like, shouldn't we everybody just disconnect,
That would be nice.
Wouldn't that be like more like Texas, attitude?
Go
like,
big or go home.
Be independent. Yeah.
Everybody be independent. Yeah, that would be interesting. That'd be a lot of installs and a lot of systems, I don't think it's a viable option for everybody, but definitely the people who have the money and have the concerns of the failing grid and dealing with the utility companies, right? Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see that one day.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, maybe it's just like step one to like disconnecting from the grid. So it's like first, before we had electricity, we were like candle power. We were like self-sufficient, and we didn't have to depend on anybody except for the whalers that made the candle oil or something like that.
If you think
Save
about
the whales,
it,
by the way.
If you think about it, you can still do that. You can still have candle power. You just go turn off the power from the utility and light the candles.
Light up a few candles.
They're still there. Maybe we're gonna get into candle power, Steven.
Maybe we're going backwards, right?
Let's get candle power going.
Yeah.
We'll start selling some solar-powered lights, and they're just candles.
I know. It's like, I mean, people that use electricity, maybe we just didn't use electricity. It just turns into everybody's addicted to their phones. We got to go backwards.
Yeah.
Take it back to 1990.
Yeah. I did live in Alaska for a little while. Like, I lived in a tent for a while in Alaska. Then I lived at my brother's cabin in Alaska. And now he has like solar. He kind of like wimped out and he's getting old, but like before it was like we would just go to the store and get a candle and go home and read a book.
Nobody knows how to read a book anymore, from what I understand. Y'all gotta watch it in movie form.
And we let AI talk it to us.
I know my daughter, she's like tells the AI what story to write for her, and then she reads the AI. So
No, but going to Texas and microgrids becoming a thing, we've seen a lot of DIY microgrids. And man, it is like amazing, some of the DIY technology that we see. And when I say DIY technology, I'm talking about PVC and spaghetti wires all over the place. Yeah, it's just so funny.
So DIY has bad wire management, you're saying?
Bad wire management. We say spaghetti to be nice to the homeowner. Like, this is...
Like what, it's like angel hair, fettuccine?
Heck yeah, man. It's funny. But it's a complete, a lot of it's retrofitting. Because, right,
so you're finding the DIY stuff and then you're fixing it.
Yeah, or they're calling us. They're like, hey, man, we tried it. Like, it's okay. It's doing okay. But, they're like, but we turned the switch on to my living room and then automatically everything shuts off. And there's just like, okay. And then they come and see us, see our technicians, and they are impressed by the end result of us fixing what they're doing. And seeing the end result, and they're like, "Oh, that's how it's supposed to work. That's how it's supposed to look."
So the DIY people, what kind of equipment are they using? Are they like using the right stuff, or are they like buying stuff off of eBay that's not listed?
It's a little bit of both. There have been some non-UL listings where we've had to back away from or educate the customer.
Or totally remove systems, you know, just because they weren't a UL listed product, right?
So what do you end up doing if it's like the wrong type of a system, like it's not UL listed, it's something that somebody got on eBay? It's like, sometimes I call them like a truck stop inverter. It's like one of those things you find at a truck stop.
Well, being a licensed and registered company, right, and having licensed electricians, the last thing we want to do, we have an ethical responsibility, right, to make sure that...
In other words, you don't want to get busted.
I don't want to get busted.
I wonder if anybody's been thrown in the slammer for like bad wiring.
Oh, man.
You know, I mean, I don't know, but I don't think anybody wants to get on the TDLR's bad side, right? The Texas Department of Licensing and Regulations, right? We've had a few incidents where owners made some claims about certain products we've installed, you know, or we've been a part of, or refused to install, right? And every time we've came successful because we stood our ground and said, hey, we're not installing that, we're not doing this. Alibaba for one, you know.
Oh, Alibaba, you find some good stuff
we
there.
had customers, hey, let's install this, and at some point the rep said, yeah, sure, we can install it, but you know, at the point we're at the install, we're like, yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been looking at Alibaba for, it's just like kind of interesting, but I just can't trust it. It's like when you can buy a 2-story house for $600, there's something ain't right.
The scale's off, right?
Yeah. And then I've always pictured us like of us doing something not right, like up to code, or not like telling them anything about their equipment, and we turn it on. I feel like Sean White's gonna come in like a police outfit and like put us in cuffs and throw us in solar gel. Like you're looking after us.
The solar cop.
The solar cop.
Put some bracelets on you guys, man.
No, thank you. Not again,
Nice
please.
and shiny bracelets.
No, yeah. So I mean, and that's how we get a lot of our opportunities. It's because it's people already interested in microgrids, and they try it and they like it, but then they're ready to really move up in scale. And that's when they start calling us in.
And it just made me want to think, like, if anybody out there has been busted and gone to jail for bad wiring, let me know. I want to talk to you. We'll put you on the podcast.
Bad wiring.
For real.
Non-UL listed equipment. What else? What else is the stuff we see, right?
Oh my God, bad crimp connections. I mean,
probably like the wrong color of wires, or like indoor wires for outdoors.
Copper wire with aluminum wire. Copper wire on one leg, aluminum on another leg.
Twisted together with a wire nut.
Twisted.
You see that?
I've seen wires, like stranded wires, cut just so they could fit it into the lug as well. That's always a fun one.
Yeah, a lot of people probably do that.
2 single pole 20s that are supposed to be a 240 volt breaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's always
used.
fun.
We see that a lot.
Yeah.
So like when one pops, the other one doesn't, you still have one leg going.
You said they call it a fail proof. I still got some partial backup. It's always great. But no, products that we run into them is that we've seen them with SolarSEAN, we've seen them with EG4, and we've seen them with a couple of other brands.
I mean, we've installed every brand out there, you know.
That's kind of cool to, like, that means you understand all the stuff. And one thing that I've noticed too is a lot of times people are installing something and they're afraid to call tech support. Like, do you guys call tech support a lot, or like?
Yeah, we utilize them to their full extent. You know, they know us on a first name basis at this point, and we know them on a first name basis, right? And for the most part, the industry, you know, has some improvement to be made on tech support, but for the most part, we're getting things done.
Yeah, one time some idiot was like, instead of coming and taking your class, I'm going to fly you to South Africa, and I'm going to pay you, and you can go teach me how to do stuff. And I was like, great. And so I get over there, I get off in Cape Town, I go to this guy's place, and then he's like, well, how do we do this? And I was like, well, we call the inverter company. and he's like, then what do I need you for? And he's like, get out of my house.
Yeah, that's always a fun one.
And so, like, if you're out there listening, you're an idiot. And he was a jockey. So he used to be like a horse racer. So he spent his whole life on diet pills, and I think that's why he was like just so unstable. So look out.
Oh gosh.
Look out.
But you know,
So ever since then, I don't do any business with jockeys.
well,
you know?
I feel like in our industry, we do run into a lot of funny people that have been eating diet pills all their life too.
Yeah.
Everybody runs into them every once in a while.
One interesting thing we figured out on this conference is that we thought we were the only ones that had a drinking problem due to solar and due to all the headaches with all orphan systems and bad DIY systems, you know. But it turns out everybody in the solar industry drinks a lot because we've been drinking nonstop for 4 days straight now.
Okay.
We're probably having a few drinks after
Did you
this,
have some
know?
Bloody Marys?
Some Bloody Marys, some Modelo's, you know, and a few shots.
We'll just stop right there on our amount of drinking we've been doing. Yeah.
Well, it does seem like a lot of times at conferences that like people do a lot of drinking. And then I guess here at the NABCEP conference, they have open bar, right?
Yeah.
So that gets...
So they encourage the drinking because they know
the
issues that we're facing in the solar
Yeah,
industry.
well, I know that the president and CEO of NABCEP does have an Irish liver. So, you know, it's like that. He's got the name of Sean, just like me. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, my liver like gets a little tired. I'm just like, be quiet, liver. You can do a little bit more. You know, it just keeps going. Yeah.
Yeah, and then and on top of that, this year NABCEP conference is on St. Patrick's Day, so
They did that on purpose.
that'll do it. Yeah,
I got
it did.
my fair share of green beers in this week, so
yeah. Have you guys been staying up late?
every day.
Yeah, I've got this friend in Germany that I've gone to a lot of conferences with, and his name is Nick, and he would take me to these conferences, and he'd be like, come at the end of the day after like walking around all day on the floor, and he's like, okay, and he has a list of all the parties and all the addresses, and like, we're gonna go to every one of these, and it's okay for me when we're in Germany because of the time zone difference. And so we finish the party and the sun comes up, but then that's like normal bedtime for somebody in California. So
Yeah, but man, we've been enjoying the drinking, but we've also been enjoying the conferences as well too, all the technical sessions. It just helps to reaffirm everything that we already experience and know, and then just to learn where the market's going, and then just to confirm that all the other great people and solar contractors here as well, that they're either experiencing the same issues as us, or they might have some answers and we might have answers for them, just on different business models, and it's just great all around. So we've really been enjoying it. I mean, if y'all didn't come to NABCEP, y'all definitely missed out, and y'all definitely need to go to the next one.
Yeah, like they do it every year in March, and so I guess next year is going to be in Alabama.
Alabama,
here we come. They better have enough alcohol over there for us.
They have corn, they have whiskey.
I'm sure they will.
They have corn.
Alabama, I don't think is a dry state. They probably make it homemade over there.
Moonshine.
They got moonshine over there. I gotta strengthen my liver for this one.
Okay, yeah, do some liver push-ups for that.
Oh yeah, some liver crunches. We're getting it in.
Yeah,
it's been great. It's been great.
We interrupt you for a very important announcement. Sean White's Solar and Energy Storage Podcast has been brought to you by Sean White's Solar and Energy Storage Podcast. That's right, Sean White is sponsoring his own podcast, and he wants to remind you to go check out some of his classes. You can go to SolarSEAN, that's Solar, SEAN.com, and then click on the links to check out his classes. You can check out his heat spring classes, and you can also hire him to teach classes for you, like at your company, something like that. Now back to the show.
So we do have another solar conference coming up, and it's going to be in October in Texas, and it's the ACES conference. It's going to be in Austin. So I'm going to be at that one too.
Oh, interesting. We'll definitely look into it. It's just right up the street from us.
Oh yeah? Okay.
In San Antonio.
All right.
We'll definitely try to make it out there for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's been great. And then we're looking forward to passing all this information down to our technicians as well, all our electricians, which they've been holding it down for us at the office while we've been
here hanging with Sean White.
Yeah, out here hanging out with Sean White. So I got to give them a shout out. Man, we're actually working on a microgrid system right now for hybrid inverters.
What kind of inverters?
Solar converters.
Solar converters.
Yeah.
They seem to be pretty popular lately.
Yeah, they've been pretty popular. It's been pretty, but I will say there's a lot of advancement going around in the industry as well.
So what kind of batteries you got?
We are using the stackable Renin batteries. And this.
How do you spell it?
Renin, Rennon.
Renin.
Yeah, low voltage batteries. And I believe this this microgrid project is getting about 120 kilowatt hours of battery.
Of energy storage.
Of energy storage.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a huge one, and it's great.
Okay.
This one's amazing.
And what kind of place is it? Is it like a, but like for knowing you guys, it's probably like a bar?
We will never get any work done. Or maybe we would be more
you'll never go home.
efficient. Yeah, exactly. We're working late, babe. Sorry.
By the way, we do not encourage drinking while working on the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Unless it's at your house.
Yeah.
Unless it's at your own house, then it's all good.
House. Yeah.
It's actually a ranch that we're working on right now.
That's
you
a
know?
ranch. Okay, that
It's a
makes
ranch,
sense. Yeah, you want to be able to have backup and stay off grid and all that.
backup, energy storage, generator, right? So we got about 7 sites on one ranch, right? So it's a pretty big ranch at 5,000 plus acres.
And again, it's a retrofit.
And it's a retrofit from a system installed 15 years ago, you know? So,
Oh, cool. So are you keeping the old system or how are you converting it over?
we're unfortunately decommissioning everything, you know, trying to...
What was the old system? Was it?
Sunny Island inverters.
Oh, that's cool.
Flood lead acid batteries.
Okay.
It was a very impressive
So what are you
install.
doing with the old Sunny Island inverters?
We're going to try to repurpose them, find new homes for them.
I'll take them.
Yeah?
Yeah,
We got
I'd love to.
We got maybe 25 Sunny Islands.
All right, let's do it. Yeah.
A whole bunch of
more-
other stuff.
Yeah.
And so it's the batteries, unfortunately, were just totally toast. You know.
Yeah,
Flood
of
lead
course.
acid with literally not any juice to any cells, right? So those are all just being recycled. But
So how you recycle them? You like bury them in the yard? Like, right under the grass that the cows
so we
eat?
put them on the back of the trailer, and we go down the highway, and we make a couple hard turns. And for some reason, when we get back to the yard, they're gone.
Recycle.
I can't
Like
explain
somebody
it.
stole them, right? Somebody stole them for their own PV system.
No, we
Yeah.
recycle them properly and take them to the recycle plant, right? And
Yeah.
they'll try to get, you know,
You getting money for them? Like they, like the core charge and all that stuff?
Yep, they pay you a couple cents a pound, you know, so, you know, when you have 30,000 pounds of batteries, you know.
That'll do it, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I guess like lead acid batteries are the poster child for recycling. Like
Yep.
it's like, what is it, 90 whatever % get recycled.
Exactly, and I really do appreciate it because that's how we funded our whole trip here, and that was all our beer money. So.
Oh, really?
I'm talking seriously now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's right
that's
before
cool.
we came out here, we made a few $100.
No, but I would like the Sunny Island inverters.
Oh, we got
I think that, because I'm putting together a solar training center, I think that would be really cool because they can do like AC coupling and DC coupling and all that stuff.
Oh, we would love to.
We'd be more than happy to send you a few of those.
And did they have also, like, I guess they must have solar inverters too? Like they're like
Yep.
Sunny Boys?
Sunny Boy 6000s,
All right.
SP 6000.
Yeah, I'd
Sunny
love
Boy
to.
inverters.
And they probably all work, huh?
They all work.
It's
Everything
like-
worked. The only thing that failed on the system was the actual batteries. But since the technology was 15 years old, you know,
Yeah,
we just
sure.
decided
Makes sense.
to upgrade the customer's full infrastructure
Yeah.
to a full microgrid and hybrid system.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
so,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing right now.
So yeah, let's do it, man.
And we're on site 1. You know, we still have sites 2 through 6 that have more Sunny Boy inverters and more batteries to recycle. So
Okay, and that's all out in San Antonio way.
all in. This is up by Blanco in Texas. South
Blanco? That's
Blanco, Texas.
okay, that's like my last name, White.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in Spanish class, they would be like, that was my last name.
Yeah.
They'll
Senor
call you Blanco. Hello, Blanco. Yeah.
Blanco? Yeah.
You'd be real popular in Mexico. You just tell them, hey, what's my name? Me llamo Blanco. They will love you. Yeah.
Or just Me llamo Gringo.
Me llamo
There you
Gringo.
go.
That's the nice way of saying it.
Yeah. No, but it's been awesome. It's been awesome seeing all these systems and the microgrid space. It's been really great. I mean, just to see, again, right, all the DIYers, how they've kind of jumped into it and how, because microgrid is still fairly new, I would say. So to see how the inverter and the manufacturers have evolved their systems, where it used to be DIYers to now it's a more professional approach can be attached to their homes. Cool. Storage.
Yeah. You know, we've both been in the industry since 2014, so we've seen the change from, you know, traditional string inverters, Sunny Boy 6000s, right? Fronius inverters, SolarEdge when they first came out with optimizers, right? And the first to introduce module level optimization, right? And to see the industry shift to where we're at today, where the industry is more focused on energy storage and microgrids and hybrid inverters, you know. I don't think I've ever been to a conference where I've seen so many hybrid inverters booth, you know, in the conference.
That's true.
You know what I
Very
mean?
true.
Before, it's just been a lot more of
String inverters.
you know, and very little energy storage, right? So we've seen a huge shift in the past 10 years, you know, from where it started to where we're at today. So
Today's podcast was brought to you by the Wrangell Island Woolly Mammoth, the last woolly mammoth to live. Walking the earth in the Bering Straits even after they built the pyramids.
So Sean, do you have any questions for some guys that are usually on the boots on the ground?
Yeah, boots on the ground guys. Like, I think it's really interesting what you guys are doing with the DIYers. Like, so you're like kind of helping them out. And I do appreciate DIY. Like, I know some people don't, but I think it's like cool that people are trying and all that kind of stuff, as long as they don't burn their house down, you know?
That's the hard part.
And it's cool that you guys will like get involved and maybe help them out and tell them what's dangerous or what you want to work on. I think that's really cool. And then, you know, it gets people into solar. Maybe some of those DIY people are going to be at the NABCEP conference in 10 years from now, like being like the rest of us, you know?
That would be great.
How else are you going to get into it? And if you look at it, if you go back far enough, like a lot of the people, they got their start doing that. You know, like people that were doing solar 30 years ago, especially, it was just like, that's just the way that it was. It was like DIY, and it was like people were reading Home Power magazine and getting the Solar Living source book and trying to figure it out all that way. So I think it's pretty cool, you know, that people are trying and getting involved, and hopefully they don't blow their houses up and get on the news.
Yes, we definitely don't want that on the news. We want positive on the news. Yeah, I mean, it's great. And then even our technicians on the field, they're very knowledgeable. Like we were able to pass down that knowledge to them, and they're very confident in the installations, and they can explain to the customer as well too. And that's really, education is kind of like
educating the customer on what we're doing and how our systems perform and operate is one of our key values that we bring to the installation, right, and to the customer. So
Cool.
We're looking forward to continue that trend, and we're more than willing to help and assist anybody out there who's passionate about solar and wants to go solar and go green.
So how do people find you guys?
Well, we're based out of San Antonio. We're typically word of mouth company, but IngoElectricTX.com, that's our website.
That's a coincidence, because that's your last name.
I'm the owner and the master electrician for the company.
My last name's Blanco.
Blanco.
Blanco Solar.
So Ingo actually means angel, right?
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I've been told a few times that I am an angel.
Okay, that's good.
Sweet as an angel.
I mean, I think we all are. Everybody's an angel. Especially people in the solar industry, and at the NABCEP conference, we're just like making the world a better place. A bunch of angels.
We are.
One rooftop at a time.
When it comes down to it, it's just some kind of spark of light. That's what we all are, and that's what we're catching with our solar cells.
Yep, that's it. So it's been a good run, and we're looking forward to years to come of helping people energize their home, provide energy storage solutions for customers and clients, commercial and residential, and, you know, continue our mission to put a microgrid on every house in America.
Great. Well, thanks so much.
Next from the utility.
Stephan Engel, and we have Arnold Andrade. Did I say it right?
That's good enough.
Arnold Andrade, my best buddies, Arnold Andrade and Stephan Engel. And keep it up, keep microgridding, keep making it happen, keep doing all this good stuff, and keep on being angels, everyone. That spark of light. Woo! Spark of light hitting the photovoltaic crystals, turn it into good old clean energy.
Good old clean energy.
And don't forget candle power.
And candle power, yeah, that's a good light.
That's our next mission.